Hello guys, this is Planners, and today it's the 10th episode of the commented videos I tend to make, and I would like to bring you guys something a bit different. I thought about going out on a faction-fitted Macarial and go and kill everybody, but I would probably die to the first pitiful gang I'd find, so I skipped that idea for now. And I started thinking, I talk so much about getting people into pods and about getting myself into pods. What if, just what if, I would make a episode on how you can PvP in your pod? It just happens there's a very peculiar form of PvP. You can do it in your pod without need for ships or guns or mods. Hell, you don't even have to undock if you want. That's right, today I'm gonna talk to you about market PvP. Hell yeah! Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you how I do. I'm not gonna say it's the best way, far from it, but hopefully there will be some tips here in order to help you fellas get some ISK in order to put other people in their pods. And the golden question is, why market? Why not go rating or go do missions? And the main reason is it's AFK ISK. You log off, you come back a couple hours after, and hopefully you have made ISK and you have sold stuff. Also, it's pretty fast. I usually take 15-30 minutes a day to update my orders or to put up new stuff for sale, and it saves me lots of time to go out and kill people. As for the bad news, it requires daily intervention. You need to update orders, well, I need to update orders every day. If I don't, I get undercut badly. And also, if I don't plan properly where I'm going to invest my ISK, I'm probably gonna lose money, though it's not very usual. As for my route, I usually buy on Jita and haul it with a freighter to .exe, Rends and Orville. .exe Rends is mostly pause modules, pause is implants and capital mods, so stuff that requires some ISK to invest initially. And on Orville I actually sell ship modules, very overpriced. Honestly, a good trader would do some station trading on Jita, be able to buy and sell without even undocking. Unfortunately, I'm not good at that, so yeah. As for the purchase strategy, it's different from every tutorial you will see on YouTube, but it works for me. Basically, I dwell on very low quantities, on many different items, and I only look for items that have a high potential profit margin. I don't really have any stocks, so everything I buy it's put immediately on the market to sell in the same day on a different hub. So I buy now on Jita, 30 minutes later it's on sale on .exe, and at the same time I do not use buy orders. I know this is very strange, but I I don't like having 2 or 3 million in buy orders and see them to never fill. It's just frustrating. Not saying it's a good thing again, just telling you how I do it, basically. Okay, let's go on to some examples. The first thing I would like to call your attention to would be to the quick bar. I have already defined the quick bar with the items I want to sell on each hub. This way it becomes very fast to check if an item is good on a particular day. It might be good or very good today and very bad in a week. In order to know if a certain item is good at a certain point, I also have an alt on a different account in the hub I want to sell the stuff. For example, the Capital Shield Booster is being sold at 74 million in Jita and is being also sold at 86 million in .exe. You can see on the red square on your left, that's the .exe window. And I check both at the same time. So the Capital Shield Booster will make me probably like something 13 million. Not bad. That is, if all goes according to plan. But still, it's worth the risk, it's worth the shot. Moving on to the next item, the Capital Shield Transporter. Same deal. I check in Odyssey. Oh, and this is quite wonderful. This is a great opportunity because there is none on Odyssey for sale. This means I can try and do some sort of market manipulation. I can buy at 37 million in Jita and try to sell whatever the price I want in Odyssey. I can actually say that I decided to put them on sale for 90 million. Usually capital ship pilots are loaded with ISK and don't mind to pay whatever the price. Just another quick example on a good deal. Snake Alpha were also out of stock in Dodexy. I bought one at 132 mil and then I managed to sell the exact same implant at 200 mil in the same day. Now, this was a limited time opportunity. Buying 10 of those snakes would be a mistake because not only they take a long time to sell, they sell like one per 2 or 3 days in Dodexy, and also competitors will come. So if I had bought 10, I would sold one at 200 mil, but the next ones will be very hard to sell. So low quantities, high profit margin. I would also like to talk about a bit the tools that are available for the community, and one is the site EveMogul, eve-mogul.com. If you link your characters to that site, you can have an idea on your daily profits, and that's good to see at the end of the day how you're faring. You can actually see the spikes on my trading. When I dedicate more to updating my orders, I do more profit, and the days I don't really update, the profits go down to zero almost. So yeah, you can see me slacking there. um, Eve Mogul has also an interesting feature, and that is to see the profit that you're making with your items. um, uh, and even the losses. For example, here you can see that I had sold a siege module on Rens at a loss. I either made a mistake there or I just wanted to get rid of it. I don't remember, but also gives you a good idea on what products you should probably invest more if you have the time to check it out. And there is another tool that is also very important for me. That would be EveMentat. You can download it at evementat.com. It's completely free, no need to pay ISK nor anything also. Um, EveMentat is a very powerful program indeed, but I use it on a very basic fashion. The reason it is so important for me, it is because it allows me to set the cost price of my items. It is extremely important when updating orders to know if I can update my, I don't know, my control tower to a certain price. I should not update it below my cost price, of course, or I will be losing money unless I want to get rid of it. That might also happen. But while updating orders, I always look at the cost, and I use EveMentat for that objective. And I see, well, okay, it's still above my cost price, so I'm gonna play the ISK war and undercut my opponent. Or if somebody undercuts me too much, I just might be want to hold that for a bit and wait the market to recover. Unfortunately, also happens a lot, but hey, that's market PvP for you. Sometimes you sell at good prices, other times you get stuck with it. Okay guys, I'm done boring you with the market stuff. What I truly want is for you to make ISK on an efficient way that consumes very little time for you, so that most of your available time is spent while trying to kill other people and get other people on pods, or well, even yourselves if you want to. Anyway, today's episode is about showing you guys something a bit different, and since we are on the Care Bear mood, I'd like to show you guys a bit about the new Relic sites and data sites. And no, I'm not telling you guys how to play the minigame and how to probe that stuff. You go figure it out for yourselves. What I want to show you guys is that even on those data sites and those relic sites, there's opportunity for completely ridiculous PvP. Yeah, and it's completely ridiculous because you can actually kill other Covert Ops with your Covert Ops, and it's fun as hell. So, first of all, I forgot to frap the original engagement. Um, Therefore, I'm going to resort to a new solution, and that is a dramatic reenactment, as you can see there on top. Basically, I'm going to simulate what happened with my both accounts so that you have an idea. First of all, I would like to call your attention to both the directional scanner and the overview. The overview is not covered by the minigame, and even though the directional scanner is somewhat overlapped with the minigame, I can press scan and see my surroundings. This particular time, I was doing the minigame. I clicked scan because there was a nude on local. Just suppose that RTB there is the nude in local. And I clicked scan. I saw some probes that were not mine, and I also saw an Helios. So this told me with a bit of advance that Helios was probing pretty much my site. Not long after, the neutral Helios lands on my site, but he lands actually 70 kilometers away, and I realized what was happening because I saw it on the overview immediately. And more importantly, he started to burn at me, microdrive on. You will check the velocity, 2000 meters plus per second, and that's exactly what the newt did. He was ramming into me, and I suspected, a cover top's burning at me? Yeah, he probably wants to engage me. So I played bait for a bit until he got close enough. Once he got close enough, he started to aggress me, and I pretty much did the same. I liberated from the cargo hold my Hobgoblin of Doom, and I started to aggress the Helios. I should have went directly to the Hobgoblin. I should have killed this Hobgoblin straight away, but I thought I could win the DPS race. Um, Not long after we started to engage, I saw, damn, I'm losing, so I had to switch. I switched my DPS from the ship to the Hobgoblin, and then I just hoped that he would not realize I was killing his DPS. I was actually losing quite a lot, but fortunately he did not notice it, me killing his Hobgoblin. And pretty much like on this reenactment, I ended up the fight in Structure 2. The Helios realized he had lost his only DPS source in the form of the Hobgoblin, and he tried to burn away, but I still managed to get a scram on him and eventually kill it. I'm not gonna kill my ult for the sake of the reenactment, but yeah, you get the deal. This endeavor actually provided a decent profit because the Helios was also loaded with salvage and stuff from other sites he had done, and also provided a good kill because 142 million kill only using a Hobgoblin. Hey, that's pretty good and different to say the least. Okay, I wouldn't finish up this episode without an actual kill, set apart the market stuff and the reenactment stuff. Um, by pure chance, on the exact same day I killed the Ilios, I probed another site, I jumped into a cheetah, and I decided that he had to pay for being in my site. And he had to pay, of course, with his ship. Hopefully his pot too. So nothing fancy, jumped in the site, activated the scram, sent out the Hobgoblin of Doom to his job, and then wait for it. Ship goes boom, let's try and target his pod. Nah, the pod went away. Oh well. So let's check out the goodies we managed to salvage. Well, not much there, but at least the cover tops is good money, and kill is a kill. Just a final curiosity. The cheetah pilot actually called backup on his corp mates in order to back him up while he did the sight. Unfortunately, that fleet with Daredevil and Courser is too much even for my Helios and its mighty Hobgoblin of Doom, but hey, I suppose there's always a next time. Okay guys, this is all for today. Um, I apologize about today's content, but I really wanted something different, and hopefully that could be useful to somebody also. Um, I will get back to my regular fights in the future, and EVE is so great, and there is so much variety. There is also so many different sorts of PvP and playing styles that I'd like to at least for once show a different angle. That is all. I catch you next time. See ya!